Just like how I said it in the title, man. Love them. When I get the bag, I'm not gonna be serious, man. I'm sorry. Maybe in the future, maybe, after a few more years of having the bag, I might commit. But the first few years, I'm gonna be pumping and dumping, hitting and quitting. Because I felt like, throughout the years, a lot of you females overlooked me. Oh, he's not tall enough. He's under 6 feet tall. Because I am under 6 feet tall. I am 5'9", 5'10". But once I get the bag, I'm gonna be like, okay, well now who's not tall enough? Now who's chasing who? See, I stopped chasing you bitches. I stopped chasing you hoes. You chase this bag. And once the bag is in my pocket, once the bag is attained, I'm not gonna be committing to you hoes. I'm gonna be playing tricks, and I'm gonna be doing a lot of ghosting. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna make you bitches wish you never overlooked me. Even when I was in my prime as a young man, a lot of you bitches overlooked me, man. Oh, he's not good looking enough. He's not this. That's what I'm saying. Payback is a bitch. Payback is a motherfucking bitch. You motherfucking bitches overlooked me for way too goddamn long. You hoes overlooked me for way too goddamn long. Now shit. You bitches overlooked me for way too fucking long. And now who's gonna chase who once I get the bag? I'm gonna be like, yeah, bitch, now you like me, huh? Now you like me? Now you like me. I'm gonna be the biggest asshole on planet Earth to your ass. I'm gonna be the biggest asshole, the biggest fucking goddamn. I'm gonna be everything. I'm not gonna commit. I'm gonna date multiple women at the same time because I feel like you bitches have overpicked me, overlooked me. You spent years doing that, finding little flaws and stuff, not wanting to get with me, picking the taller men over me and shit like that. Nah, fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. Oh, I want a guy that's 6 feet tall and this and that. Bitch, when I get the bag, it ain't gonna matter or not whether or not I'm fucking 6 feet tall. You ain't gonna fucking care whether or not I'm 6 feet tall because I got the bag. Feel what I'm saying? A lot of you bitches spent time and time again overlooking me throughout the motherfucking years, bro. Fuck you motherfucking bitches. I get the bag, you chase me now. Oh, he's too old. He's like a grandpa. He's over 40. No. Fuck you. When I get the motherfucking bag, I'm gonna be on top of the motherfucking world, bro. And I mean that motherfucking shit. For real, I spent time facing rejection. Even in my prime, I couldn't get certain women. I couldn't date them. They wouldn't date me. I wasn't tall enough. I wasn't good looking enough. That's the reason why I couldn't hang on to Gwen. That's the reason why I couldn't hang on to certain type of women. I just was not good enough, good looking enough, and I wasn't good enough, and I wasn't paid enough. You feel what I'm saying? So now when a nigga gets the bag, I'm not gonna commit to none of you hoes. I'm gonna run through you fucking hoes. I'm gonna run through you like a motherfucking choo-choo train. Because I can. And I got the bag. I ain't got the bag now. But let's say I get the bag. Yeah. I'm not gonna commit to none of you hoes. I'm gonna have multiple women everywhere. Nah. Nah, no commitments. I don't want no fucking commitments. Because I spent years of my life being overlooked. Over fucking looked. I spent years of my life chasing the bag. I spent years of I spent years of my life being rejected by the women I really wanted to date. I spent years doing that. And when I get the bag, you bitches you're not gonna get the bag from me at all. You're gonna get crumbs. That's what you're gonna get. Yeah, I'll buy you a little handbag every now and then to keep you around. Yeah, I'll buy you some cosmetics and some makeup or some shoes or a dress to keep you hoes around. But one thing you're not gonna get out of me, you're not gonna get a long-term commitment. And when nigga got options now, ooh, you ain't gonna get no commitment. But before I didn't have any options, you bitches was covering up when you see me. Remember I was telling you a while back, this female, over there by Chipotle, by the mall, the moment she saw me looking at her walking back and forth, I'm just using this shit for example for you motherfucking bitches who fucking rejected me and overlooked me throughout the years. Remember I was telling you the female, I was sitting down eating Chipotle and the female was walking by the window back and forth because she was on the phone. And she noticed me looking at her, walk back and forth. And then she stopped. And she stopped going toward the window and shit. Once she noticed I was looking at her, because she looked at me and I looked at her. And she was good looking. She was around a 7. And then all of a sudden she stopped walking by the window when she noticed me looking at her. And I was like, you bitches. I'm gonna get my revenge on you hoes. Well, just wait and see. When the nigga obtained the bag, you will see. You don't wonder why, well, how come you're not committing to me? How come you don't love me? How come you not? I mean, yeah, because when I was broke and when I was going through a hard time and I was overlooked, when I had fucked up teeth and I was broke, you bitches wasn't checking for me. Matter of fact, you bitches rejected me. I was too fucking short. But you know what? 5'9" is not even short. But for some women, it is. What the hell was that? Fucking duck or something? "5'9" is too short? That man. And then you wonder why I'm out here chasing this bag. So you bitches would overlook me being short. Now who's fucking short? Now who's getting ignored? Now who's getting rejected? Now who's getting ghosted? I'm gonna do a whole lot of ghosting when I get the bag. Oh, I can't wait to show up to a place to never show up to a place that I told you we would meet at. Or how about get your number and don't call you and don't answer your fucking text? How about that? How do you feel about that? How you bitches ignored me and ghosted me throughout the motherfucking years. I'm a fucking future multi-millionaire. I'm a fucking millionaire. A future multi-motherfucking millionaire. I'm a ghost your motherfucking ass. And ignore your motherfucking ass. I know my fucking value. I gotta get my let me calm down. Get my blood all pumping and shit. I gotta get my energy drink, man. All you bitches overlooked me like I wasn't somebody. And it got worse throughout the years too when I hit 30. You bitches was really ghosting me then. I ain't talking about sub-5 stalker bitches, but I ain't talking about women who are below me. I'm talking about the ones I really wanted to date. Even in my prime, I was struggling with certain type of women. Like women who had a fat ass and titties both at the same time. I struggled to get those even in my prime. I would keep them, I mean, I would have sex with them, but I couldn't keep them. You bitches was being picky and choosy with me. Now it's gonna be my revenge gonna happen soon. Eventually, I will get the money in my motherfucking bag, bruh. I gotta have my I ain't calming down. What's up with the cradle? I ain't calming down, bro. I ain't gonna relax. Fuck relaxing, bro. Nah, you bitches overlooked me for years, ignored me, like I was nothing. Years, bro. How could you be calm, Cradle? I've been struggling to get a girlfriend for the last 8 years. How can you be calm? I'm amped up. I'm juiced up, and I'm ready to fucking obtain the bag so I can show you fucking bitches that I wasn't playing and I wasn't kidding. You bitches gonna be chasing me, and then I'm gonna be doing the ghosting. You should be angry if you ain't had a girlfriend in 8 years. And you should be full of ambition, drive. You feel what I'm saying? You should be. If you're not, man, you're gonna sink. You're gonna be single for the rest of your life. You're gonna head to a grave broke and lonely and dusty, man. You feel what I'm saying? Fuck all that, bruh. I'm supposed to be angry out here in these streets. I ain't had a girlfriend in 8 years, bruh. My last long-term relationship ended in 2000 and what? 2017, bro. I've been struggling ever since then, bro. Look how many years that went by. You'll be frustrated too. You'll be like, motherfucker. So I said, let me chase this bag or it's gonna last a lifetime. Let me chase this motherfucking bag out here in these streets. And I'm not gonna commit. Fuck committing, bro. Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. Because that's what they want you to do. That's what they want you to do. They want you to commit when you got the bag. I'm like, sick psych. You bitches was overlooking me back then. When I was broke, when I didn't have the bag, I mean, shit, I was invisible. And now I got some money. Now I got some money. Let's say I get the bag. Now I got some money. Now you wanna weasel your way into my life. Now you want to date me. Now you want to go out. For real, it's like night and day. You get the bag, all of a sudden you'll have women lining up to date you. Get off me, bug. You know what I'm saying? You'll have women lining up to date you. All of a sudden you're interesting. And now everything that you're saying is funny and shit. Like, bitch, what you laughing at? I know you after my fucking money. You money hungry, gold digging ass bitch. The frustration is real throughout the years, bro. I ain't had a girlfriend in 8 years. My ex-girlfriend, she moved on, bro. She moved on and got a boyfriend a year after we broke up. And she was in a relationship for like a long time. I don't know if she's still in that relationship or not, but I know she moved to a different area. I think it's something over there in Canada. I think she moved to Canada, Vancouver, or not. It was something. It's called Columbus something. I had something to do with Columbus. I don't know what state or what area she was in or she's in right now, but she fucking moved on with her life, bro. She was able to get a relationship soon after. I never recovered from that shit, bro. I had to get over my girl cold motherfucking turkey, bro. I hit flat rock bottom. I didn't find another girl after that. Yeah, I dated and I had sex, but I couldn't keep these women, bro. The dating market is so goddamn competitive. It's like you can't even make a mistake without them holding it against you, bro. Remember I was telling you about the female that slipped through my fingers like Butterfinger. Like my fingers had butter, bro. I had sex with her. We had good raw dogged sex. I mean, erotic, nasty sex. She was sucking dick and everything, and I was eating coochie and everything. We went at it. The moment I tried to lock her down, all of a sudden she delete me from face. What was it? Playing fish. She disappeared like without a trace. Just disappeared on me, man. And she was one of my only options, bro. And what about the bitch that left me up in that motherfucking hotel with my dick hard in the fetal position? What about that bitch? She didn't even serve me up, bro. I was left there. I was mad. I was upset because I had spent all that money, all that motherfucking money on that hotel. I think I spent like $200 for a nice hotel with a hot tub and everything. The bitch got up and left in the middle of us. We were spooning, and she got up and left because I had told her, "Hey, don't go to sleep. Watch TV with me." She got up and left, and demanded me to call her an Uber, bruh. Just left me out there in the cold, bruh. Left me in there. It ain't like I got on the phone and then it ain't like I could get on the phone and be like, "Hey, this girl left me here. Come take her place." I didn't have that motherfucking options like that. I was left there, bruh. And you think I'm like gonna get the bag and then commit to some of you bitches? Fuck you. I'm gonna be running games. I'm gonna be ghosting. I'm gonna be telling lies. I'm gonna be cheating. I'm gonna be running bitches all at the same time. I'm gonna have multiple women, bruh. No, I don't want to commit. Because a man who got the bag, he don't have to commit. You're gonna have sex with him anyway. You gotta have sex with me, bitch. You bitches are programmed to find niggas with the bag, so you're gonna sleep with me. Oh, I ain't taking you shopping, you fucking greedy ass bitch. You feel what I'm saying? You got the one thing about getting the bag. The one thing, I'm trying to talk too fast. The one thing about getting the bag with these bitches, bro, they gotta sleep with you. They gotta get in the bed with you. They gotta suck your dick. They have to. It's in their nature. And that's the funny thing about it, too. Because yeah, bitch, you got to lick my balls and suck my dick because I got the bag, bitch. You see what I'm saying? So before you motherfucking bitches come around, I'm going to straight up not commit at all. Once I get the bag, I ain't committing. I ain't committing to you hoes. No commitment. I'm going to date multiple women. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to be running bitches all at the same time. I'm going to be sharing bitches. I'm going to be tossing bitches around with my other rich friends. My other friends who got the bag too. I'm going to pass bitches around like blunts, man. I'm going to smoke these bitches like blunts and pass it around. Let the homies have some too. Because it ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. You see what I'm saying? I'm not going to be serious. I'm going to be like hella like, I'm going to be hella skittish. I'm going to be ghosted. I'm going to be, not being serious and not taking them seriously and shit like that. I'm just going to be having a good time. That's it. No commitments. Because a lot of women, they want you to commit when you got the bag. And that's one thing I don't want to give these bitches, bro. They didn't give me what I want for all them goddamn years. You see what I'm saying? I know that's a woman, Miss Shanti, whatever her name is. But you got to understand, look, Miss Shanti, let me tell you something real quick. You're coming up into the chat room, you don't even know what I went through. Okay? For the last 8 years, I haven't had a serious girlfriend. I have had hookups. I have had sex. But you will be frustrated too if you spent like 8 years single and you'll be upset, you'll be mad too, and you couldn't get a commitment from none of the females that you was dealing with. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm trying to get you to understand my frustration. Miss Shanti. Okay? You'd be upset too. What if you couldn't get a man for 8 years? How would you feel, Miss Shanti, if you couldn't get a man for 8 years and men was not taking you seriously? How bitter would you be if you couldn't get a steady relationship for 8 years? If you couldn't get sex on a regular basis for 8 years. Women, you guys got it made. You can find sex easily than men. God, take off my motherfucking glasses while I'm talking to you motherfuckers. Motherfucker, I mean business. You see what I'm saying? I went through years of frustration, bruh. Many years. And when I get the bag, no, I'm not gonna commit. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna have multiple women. I'm just not gonna be committing. I'm just not. Because I remember how it was when I was broke and I didn't have anything. You bitches was, oh, he's too short. Being picky with me, like, couldn't get a girlfriend, couldn't get a fucking goddamn committed relationship and shit like that. I went through a lot of pain and suffering. And now I get the bag. Now when I get the bag, I'm not gonna, nah, think I'm like, oh, let's get married, let's have a picket fence. Nah, fuck that. I'm gonna be running games. I'm gonna be ducking and dodging. I mean, like, let me tell you something. You women, you will deal with it. You say no woman won't deal with that. You women will deal with that shit. Once a nigga got enough money, you will deal with him. Oh yeah. If he has enough money, you will deal with the shit that he throw at you. As long as he's taking you shopping and buying you everything that you ever wanted, buying you a nice fancy car, taking you out to lobster, steak, and shrimp dinners, and taking you shopping on shopping sprees, buying you Gucci bags, all kinds of other bags that's out there that's high end, you will deal with me. Yeah, you fucking will. Yeah, you fucking will. You will deal with me. Now I get leverage. I ain't going back to the dating room. I ain't going back to the dating world until I get that. I'm trying to talk too goddamn fast. I ain't going back to the fucking dating world until I got leverage. And you know what I'm saying? Until I got the bag. I ain't going back. When I get the bag, I got fucking leverage over you hoes. You feel what I'm saying? Let me drink some more of my energy drink. No, you spent years frustrated watching couples hold hands and you by yourself. It ain't like, look, man, I can go out there and get sex. I'm not bad looking, even at 45 years old. Not bad looking. Not bad looking. The lips, the eyes. You know what I'm saying? But there's certain women that I would love to be with. There were certain type of women that I would love to date, and they would hold it against me that I'm not over 6 feet tall. I'm 5'9", 5'10", somewhere around there, like more like 5'9" and a half. And I was too short, and or I'm too old. Now I'm too old. Now I'm like 45. It wasn't like that when I was in my 20s. In my 20s, I had it good. I was fine as hell. You feel what I'm saying? I was fine as hell. Looked more like Usher. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I was fine, bro. Then I got old. I'll drink some more energy, man. You would be upset too, Miss Shanti. What if you couldn't get a man for like 8 years? How dusty would your pussy be? A man ain't touched you, or like in my case, a man ain't touched you in 2 years. How dusty would your pussy be? Because my dick is dusty. I ain't had sex in 2 years because I've been chasing this bag. But it's all worth it because when I come out on top, you bitches better watch out. I'm going to do the same thing you bitches was doing me. Ghosting me. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. You see what I'm saying? Ghosting me. You know, you bitches only approach motherfuckers when you want something. Like that bitch over there at the club the other night. About a year ago. You know? This is more like, yeah, it's about a year ago. She approached me out of nowhere. What's good with the lottery, Kel? What's good? You know, all in my face. All in the man's face. You see what I'm saying? So you got to understand where my frustration's from. Where my, you got to understand where my frustration is from and when it comes from. It's because I spent years by myself without a relationship. When the last time I said I love you to a woman? I can't even remember that, bro. Feel what I'm saying? So no, I'm not gonna commit. No, I don't want to commit. I don't want to commit. Once I get the bag, I'm gonna be a player. I'm gonna be a player. I'm gonna play the field. You see what I'm saying? Because I worked hard and I earned it. You know what I'm saying? Because I went through years of frustration, sexually frustrated too. A nigga been sexually frustrated. I ain't had no pussy since I don't know how long. And sub 5 stalker don't count, bro. That female, I don't even count her as sex, bro. Because my dick wouldn't get hard with her. That's how desperate I came. That's how desperate I was, bro. Sleeping with a female that I didn't even find attractive. That's how bad it was. I couldn't even get my face match. I couldn't get a woman that was on my same looks level. Because all these bitches, these average bitches out here, they think they shit don't stink, bro. They walking around like they shit don't stink. Walking around like they 8, 9s, and 10s. Please. I'm pumping and dumping all you hoes when I get the bag. I'm pumping and dumping. I'm pumping and dumping. I promise you the world and leave you stranded somewhere. Dump. Look, what did AMS say? Dump them on the side of the road. Remember that video? That was a classic video, bro. You know what I'm saying? With AMS, Alpha Male Strategies. Dump that bitch on the side of the road. Pumping and dumping them. That's what you do, bro. No commitments from me. Now, because then I'll be a fool. I'll be a fool because, like, these women ignored you and thought you was invisible for years. For me to, like, come up on a bag and then be ready to marry a woman and give them a ring and shit like that, that would make me a fool. That would make me a fool. Like, you fucking dummy. This woman would have ignored you if you would never had that money. So no. It's called revenge. I'm gonna let you suck my dick. You know, lick my balls, and I'm gonna fuck the shit out of you. And I'm like, yeah. I ain't gonna say I'm not gonna buy bitches nothing. It's like, okay, yeah, I'll take you on a shopping spree. I'll take you to a dinner, but there'll be no commitments. Just be glad that you're getting you a brand new handbag. Just be glad that you're getting a brand new handbag and some brand new shoes and some makeup, whatever the females be buying at the mall. Be glad that I'm taking you to the mall and tricking my money off on you. Be happy that I'm doing that, because I'm not going to commit. I'm going to be like, no commitments here. Don't need to commit. Because that's what women want. If you a man with some money, they're going to want you all for themselves. They don't want you to be with another woman out there spending money on another woman like that. They're gonna want you all to themselves. You see what I'm saying? No, I'm not gonna give you bitches what you want once I get my bag. No. I'm gonna be like, okay, no, I'm not committing, because the question gonna come around. Are we a couple? Are we a boyfriend and girlfriend? Are we an item? Are we an item together? No, I don't want to commit. I spent 8 years of my life being overlooked. No, I don't want to commit. I'm gonna be a playboy. Why would I like get the bag and then commit to just one woman? A woman that wouldn't even give me the time of day if I didn't have the bag. Why would I want to commit to her? And why would I want to marry her if she's just after me for my money? Why would I want to put a ring on it? No, I wouldn't do that. I'm not a simp like Tyrese, where you marry a female that think that she love you and she end up getting a baby bag from you in the long run. 2 years from now, she want to leave you now because she got what she wanted. Tyrese would have been better off pumping and dumping that woman and, promising her a dream first and then pumping and dumping that woman instead of getting married to a woman that's way above his looks level. Why would you want to do that? Nah, fuck that, bro. Fuck that. I ain't committing to shit. I ain't committing to shit, bro. Nah, I'm not gonna commit. Because I spent years by myself jacking off the porn. Getting harassed by women who were sub 5. And the women that I really wanted to date, they wouldn't even look at me twice. Even if I work out, got six-pack, got muscles, they still, he not tall enough. They find any little thing and ghost you. Anything wrong with you. I remember how it was. You see, us men that has faced a lot of rejection throughout the years by the women that we really wanted to date, when we get the bag, we don't forget about that shit. You think that those memories went away? Somehow the memories just escaped my brain now that I got a bag. You feel what I'm saying? Now, the memories just escaped. I don't remember nothing that happened before. Nah, I remember what happened before. I remember you bitches were being picky and choosy and I wasn't good enough for you. But nigga, when a nigga get a bag, all of a sudden, I'm good enough now. I'm good enough. All of a sudden, you in my face, laughing and giggling that shit that's not even funny. You feel what I'm saying? Nah, man, nah, I want no commitments. I'm gonna be dating multiple women at a time, for at least a couple of years with the bag. And then I'll settle down and start having children. Maybe like around 48, I'll have children. But the first couple of years, I'm gonna be running through you bitches. Oh yeah. I'm gonna use my money and stuff to manipulate you and control you. Because I was being left out in the cold for years at a time. I was being overlooked. You bitches was picking taller and better looking men than me. You see what I'm saying? You wanted the guy to be six-pack and tall. I knew I got six. I had a six-pack. My six-pack coming back already, but I wasn't tall enough. That's what it was throughout the years. I wasn't tall. I wasn't 6 foot. I wasn't 6 foot. That's what it was. That's the reason why I struggled getting the women with the nice big asses and the titties and the curves. That's the reason why I struggled throughout the years. Even in my prime, I couldn't keep you bitches. I couldn't get you bitches. You had ADD with me. You couldn't pay attention to me for way too long. You couldn't pay attention. Feel what I'm saying? So you got to understand where my frustration coming from. For years, I was overlooked. You didn't give me a time of day. This female in Starbucks, she just stopped talking to me. She don't even say hello to me no more. That was a big mistake that she fucking made. When I get this bag, you're going to be saying hello. You're going to be recognizing me. I'm going to be visible to you then, right? Then it's going to be my turn to play the games. I'm going to be ghosting. I'm going to be like, yeah, I'm going to call you. Don't worry about it. I'm going to call you. We're going to go shopping. I'm going to take you shopping. Never called her. She texts me, hey, where we going shopping? Never. Ghosted your ass. You ain't tall enough, remember? You ain't good looking enough. You're not pretty enough. How about you? How about you're not pretty enough for me to open my wallet up and spend my bag on you? How about that? You're not pretty enough. You know what I'm saying? You're not pretty enough. You're not fine enough. You're not tall enough. You're fucking short. You're like 5 foot. I don't like 5 footers. Turn that shit around on them and watch them face rejection. See how rejection feels. Rejection don't feel, when you a man, bro, and you constantly getting rejected by women that you want to date, and these women are not like super pretty women. These are women like average looking, 5s, 6s, and 7s. You get rejected by them, over and over again. You're not being pursued, you know what I'm saying, and you're invisible and all that other stuff, man. What was my point? I fucked it up. It don't make you feel like a man. Back to what I was saying. It don't make you feel like a man when you're not getting sex on the regular. It makes you feel like a little boy. You see what I'm saying? And it makes you frustrated. The frustration is coming out in my videos. I'm frustrated because I've been alone for so long. I've been by myself for so long, and I'm working out, trying to keep myself in shape. You feel what I'm saying? Trying to attract, trying to get my money right. You feel what I'm saying? Trying to get the bag. You know what I'm saying? And then you working so hard, and then you expect me to get the bag and be like, yeah, baby, I be getting married. No, fuck that. I want multiple women. I want threesomes. I want all kinds of nasty, freaky shit in the bedroom. I want my dick sucked every single goddamn night. You want me to spend money on you? You gotta suck my dick. You gotta suck my dick. You gotta give me sex on the regular. I need sex on the regular, bitch. You want me to take you shopping? You want me to spend money on you? I need sex on the regular. Sex almost every single night. It's been 8 years since I had a relationship. It's been 2 years since I had sex. You better be sucking my dick and giving me sex every single night if you want me to open my wallet to you. You feel what I'm saying? You know? Man, get this guy out of here, bro. Get Amari out of here. Moderators, get this motherfucker out of here. My Cradle, you still there, bro? I'm gonna make you my moderator. Cradle's cool. Yeah, actually, Cradle is my moderator. Get that monkey motherfucker up out of here, bro. Get Mari or whatever his fucking name. Get whoever that is. You feel what I'm saying? Get this dirty ass nigga out of here. I appreciate it, Cradle. I'm voicing my frustration now for years, bro. Who gonna get the last laugh? Me. I get the last laugh, bro. You bitches you've been picky with me way too goddamn long. You would be frustrated too, bro, if your dating life sucked for like 8 years. Come on, man. You wouldn't be feeling no frustration. You wouldn't be mad. You wouldn't be upset that you had to go out there to get a bag so you could get a girlfriend or so you could have a better sex life. You feel what I'm saying? You think I'm just going to be out here committing, being a simp once I get the bag? No. And I know a lot of you women, you want commitment. You find a man with some money, you want him to commit to you. You want him to marry you. You want him to be a simp. You want him to be a sucker for you so you can get half of his shit. No, I know what time it is. I'm not fucking stupid. I know that any women that I deal with after I get the bag is going to be gold diggers. Simple as that. And I'm not going to commit to no gold digging bitch that just want me for my money, man. You feel what I'm saying? So when you start dating, once you get the bag, just remember these women are going to be gold diggers. These women are going to be, just after you for your money, and you shouldn't commit. You should run trains on these bitches. Run trains on these hoes. Because it's not fair for me. That's not fair. I don't think it's fair for me to be suffering throughout them years and then all of a sudden got to commit to this one woman. Nah, I'm gonna be out here. I'm gonna be a porn star with a condom, of course. I'm gonna be going bitches. Like, okay, you want me to take you shopping? You gotta suck my dick. That's what you gotta do. I'm not gonna like be that sucker to take you shopping without getting sex from you first. Hey, you as a female gotta serve me up in the bedroom before we go shopping. That's what I want to do. If you want me to open up my wallet and spend money on you, you gotta give me sex at least 3 or 4 times a week. And I'll give you a monthly allowance where you could go get you anything you want at the mall. You know what I'm saying? Depends how deep my money is. I give you a $5,000 shopping spree. But I need sex every single day of the week. So I get this bitch an allowance. You gotta keep them around. You gotta give them some money, buy them some gifts and clothes. Keep them around, bro. That's it. You woke up horny and angry. Yeah, you would be too. If you've been struggling in this dating market as long as I have, nigga. As long as I have, nigga, I've been out here having droughts as long as the fucking Mississippi River, bro. As long as the Nile River, bro. I've been having droughts as long as your whole entire city, nigga. That's how long my motherfucking drought has been, bro. That's how long my fucking droughts has been. I'm kind of a pookie, huh? I guess some guy called me a pookie in the live stream the other day, and I'm like, I guess I am a pookie. I ain't never killed nobody or sold drugs or something like that, but I do come off as a pookie though. But I came from the streets, nigga. So born and raised West Oakland, nigga, on mamas. You feel what I'm saying? I was never part of no gang though. You feel what I'm saying? Nah, bitches want to get, when I get the bag, you want me to spend money on you? You want Chanel? You want Chanel? You want you want Prada? You want Gucci? You want me to dress you up and doll you up and pamper you? Getting you a pedicure and a manicure? You gotta give me sex. That's what I want. I won't spend no money unless a bitch is sucking my dick, bro. A lot of these simps, they get used by these women. What they call them dinner whores. Where a female will just only use you for a dinner and then ghost you afterwards. That's not gonna be me, bro. I'm gonna be like, look, we gonna have to have some sex before before I start spending money. You want that Gucci bag? You want that Prada bag? We gonna be doing the nasty. You gonna let me stick it in. We gonna do some freaky shit before shit. I ain't gonna spend no money on you. That's how I'm gonna be. Like, and some women, they'll agree. They'll be like, okay, I'll have sex with you. You got a lot of money. You got the bag. I'll have sex with you. There's nothing wrong with that. Hey, she giving me a sloppy toppy, and I'm taking her shopping. You feel what I'm saying? That's what it is. We trade off. She give me some sex. I buy her anything she wants. She need a new car, I go buy her a car, but it's gonna be in my name. So if she try to play me and try to take off after she get that car, and then I never see her again, I can call the repo man. Like, look, she done left me, or she's sleeping with some child. That's another thing. I can have multiple women, but you can't have multiple men. Men. I mean, sorry, my words are all mixed up. I can have multiple women. You can't have multiple men. Or the shopping spree and all that stuff is gonna stop. I'll stop taking care of you. It's gonna be closed on your end, but it's gonna be open on my end. That's how I'm gonna do that shit. I'm gonna have multiple women, but you can't have multiple men. No. Because then I'm gonna close my wallet. I'm like, no. You got Tyrone over there, Chad and Tyrone? No. You sleeping with them? No, you're not getting. That's how rich men do it. That's how Diddy did it. That's how Jay-Z did it. Jay-Z had multiple women. He got caught cheating. That's why they had a little scuffle inside that goddamn that elevator over Jay-Z cheating on her. You hear what I'm saying? Nah, it's gonna be closed on your end, but it's gonna be open on my end. You understand that? So if I'm spending money on you and I'm taking care of you, I want multiple women. But on your end, you better not be out there cheating with Chad and Tyrone, because I'll stop taking care of you. Chad and Tyrone was broke. Most Chads and Tyrones are broke. I'm the one that spent 5 years chasing the bag. I'm the one that's taking care of you and taking you shopping and buying you nice expensive things, taking you out to a nice dinner, to the nicest restaurants on planet Earth. I'm the one doing that shit. I'm the one taking care of you. I'm the one that's paying your rent. I'm the one that's buying you a car, keep you looking good. I'm the one that's getting your nails and your feet done and keeping you looking fresh from head to toe. I'm the one doing that shit. I'm the one with the bag. So I want multiple women. As long as you okay with that, we could roll. I want more than just one woman. I don't commit, man, like that. Got too much money for that shit, bro. You feel what I'm saying? That's how I do that. Because a lot of you bitches, you ignored me for years anyway. You ignored me. You ignored me. Ugh. That was the worst thing a lot of these bitches could have done, man. To ignore a future millionaire. That was the worst decision. A lot of you bitches, you don't even see potential in a motherfucker. You just overlook a future millionaire. You can't even see the potential in him. You can't. You bitches are so fucking stupid. Not all of them, not all women, but a lot of bitches. I can't generalize all women, because some women are smart. They'll get on that train, that money train, before it take off. They'll be like, oh, this guy's going somewhere. Let me jump on that train. You know what I'm saying? And before it take off, let me dump my fucking ex-boyfriend and help this guy build, right? But most women don't think like that. They don't see potential inside of you. They ignore you. They think that you're not good enough for them until you take off and get the bag, and then it's already too fucking goddamn late. That fucking door has closed, bitch. That fucking door is closed. You ain't getting nothing getting on. And you'll be living in regret for the rest of your life. Damn, I could have been with a man with a bag. I could have been rich. He was hitting on me a while back. Now that nigga rich as hell. Yeah, because you didn't make the right decision. You should have made the right decision, bitch. You should have thought that I was the one. I told you bitches I'm gonna make you bitches wish that you would have got with me. Yeah, Michael B. Jordan, perfect example. Yeah, exactly. Michael B. Jordan, a perfect example, bro. How you bitches ignored him. And now you bitches are adoring him. You know what I'm saying? No, we full of drive out here, bro. The reason why we feel ignored, bro. That's why we go out and go get the bag, man. That's why Michael B. Jordan, when I went to got the bag, he got tired of being ignored, bro. So we work hard in our field and we come out on top in the end. Now you bitches want us. And now you get upset when we date other races of women and shit like that. But you bitches didn't want us. You thought I wasn't tall enough. You thought I wasn't tall enough. I wasn't 6 feet tall. I had a woman online a while back. She was talking to me, but she was like, "Sorry, guys, only guys that's over 6 foot." But I'm like 5'9" though. Can you make an exception? No, I just want guys who are 6 foot tall and up. For real, on Plenty of Fish, a while back. This is a true story, bro. I put that on mamas. I put that on everything, bruh. True motherfucking story, man. This was a black woman. Oh no, 6 foot only, 6 foot only. I got mad, man. I was like, man, fuck this, man. I can't wait till I get rich and get the bag. I'm gonna show you bitches what rejection is gonna feel like. I'm gonna reject you, cause I know you're gonna be chasing me, and I'm gonna reject you based on your height. Based on your looks. No, you just got average looks. I want top tier women only. Only top tier women only. 8, 9s, and 10s. That's it. All you average and below average looking bitches, no. Top tier bitches only. So I'm trying to get you guys, and the female that's in the chat room right now, I'm trying to get you to understand my frustration. Just walk in my shoes for a little bit and see how frustrated I have been throughout the years. You see what I'm saying? Just walk in my shoes. Just trying to feel where I'm coming from. Like, goddamn, he been single for 8 years. He hasn't had a committed girlfriend. I would be mad too if I couldn't get a man for 8 years, or I couldn't get sex on a regular for 2 years. 2 years went by, your motherfucking dick is dusty as a vacuum cleaner. Okay? Your dick is hard as a motherfucking rock. Hard as penitentiary steel. Hard as a stone. You know what I'm saying? Hard as metal. You see what I'm saying? You ain't got no, you frustrated. And you horny. Yeah, I woke up horny and mad. Yeah. Yeah, because it shouldn't be this way. But that's why I'm chasing the bag, so it won't be this way for the rest of my life. You see what I'm saying? I'm mad. I'm angry. You get tired of being ignored, bruh, and not being acknowledged. So that's why we go out and we hustle and get the bag. We become actors, doctors, lawyers. We win the lottery, hit the jackpot, become an entertainer, a basketball player, you know, sports player, you know what I'm saying, football player, all kinds of goddamn bags, okay? All kinds. That's why we go out and we do this shit. Because we get tired of being ignored. We get tired of like not having a good sex life. You women can find sex whenever you feel like it. It's not like that for us. You got easier access to like sex. Women got easier access to sex than men, bro. Like me, I would be an incel if forever if I fucking just not did anything. If I didn't chase the bag, if I didn't have ambition, if I didn't have drive, I will be an incel for the rest of my life. Or dating women who I don't find attractive. That's my motherfucking goddamn problem. Sub 5 women that I'm not attracted to. You feel what I'm saying? I can't even get an average woman nowadays that's on my looks level because they think they better than me. That little bitch, that fucking sub 5 stalker bitch. I remember I was on top of the roof and we had gotten to a disagreement or something, and something had happened. I think her car, something got fucked up, and she was having somebody help her up there. And I turned around, and I looked, and I was like, damn, there's that bitch right there. And then I guess that other guy had left, the one who was helping her had left, and then she came walking toward me, and I went down the stairs. I was like, nah, I'm good. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to deal with you. You're not on my looks level. You're below me. How come I can't find nobody on my looks level? You bitches, you average bitches, you think you better than me. But it ain't gonna be like that when I get the bag. You bitches gonna feel my wrath, and you're gonna feel my revenge for all the years of ignoring me. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna be like, no, already too late. I'm gonna go back to the spots where bitches thought they were the shit. I'm gonna come over here, pull up in my foreign whip, right over here to Starbucks. Right where little 7 be working at. I'm gonna pull up on her. I'm gonna like, look at this now. I'm gonna be look at here, look at here. Look what I got. Fucking Lamborghini, Lambo. Maybe in a few years. A fucking Lambo. Pull up on her right, and she'd be like, God damn, that guy became something. I doubted him. I overlooked it. Damn, I could have got with him. I could have got with his ass, but I overlooked him. Now he's driving the car of his dreams, and basically I'm being ignored. Now I'm trying to shoot my shot at him. Because I know how you women are. You see a man with some money, you're gonna shoot your shot. That's how you women are. It don't matter what he look like or how old he is. I know how you women are. You're gonna shoot your shot at a nigga with a Lamborghini or whatever bag he got. You're gonna shoot your shot, and then it's gonna be his time to be like, now you're over a certain age. Now you're old. How old are you? 30? Oh, that's too old for me. That's too old. 22, you got to be around 22 years old. 22 to 25. That's the age you got to be if you want to fuck with me. Now I got standards now. Now I got options. Now the ball is in my court now. Now the ball is in my court. Now you got to bow down to me. Now you got to pursue me, because I know it's in your female nature to pursue a man with a lot of money. It's in your nature. You can't help it. It's in your fucking nature to pursue a high-value man, or whatever they call it, up out here in these streets. You feel what I'm saying? It's in your nature. You gotta shoot your shot. You gotta approach him. I know how it is. Remember I told you the female at the bar, she approached me. I didn't approach her. She asking me about my jackpot. My first jackpot. She was asking, so Kel, how about the lottery? All in my face. All in my face. This all in the grill. All is, you know what I'm saying? And then you wonder why we become assholes and elbows once we get the motherfucking money, bro. You feel what I'm saying? You wonder why we do all that ghosting and shit. You know what I'm saying? That a lot of you females did to me. You guys know my story. I ain't gotta spell it out. You know who I am. You seen what I went through. You see what I'm saying? So why would I get the bag and then commit to just one woman after being looked over for like many years? Huh? That shit don't sound right. For me to go out there and get the bag and then commit to just one woman? Huh? When I was being overlooked and you saying, well, he's too short, he's not good looking enough. Oh, he's too old. How about that? He's over 40. Ew, over 40 and all that shit. You think that makes a nigga feel good to be discriminated against because of his age? You think that makes it that you think that makes him feel good? No, it make him want to take revenge, and not in a violent way, but in a, I got the bag, so now you got to approach me now. I don't have to approach you no more. I don't have to look for you. I don't have to go to bars and clubs and approach you. I got women. I got a rotation right here. I don't have to go out and find it. I got a rotation of hoes that I go through every single fucking week, and I take them all shopping. All the bitches that I fuck with, I take them all shopping before and after. No, not before. After. After we have sex. That's gonna be my main thing. After we have sex, then I can take you shopping. Cause I want you to be around. I want to continue to bang your fucking brains out. You feel what I'm saying? I want to be able to have sex with you. As an old man in his 40s. I want to be able to have sex. Yeah, I'll take you sugar. I'm your sugar daddy. What you need, what you got? That new watch. That Michael Kors watch just came out. I go get that for you. How much is worth? $5,000. Okay, cool. But first, we gotta do some sex. We gotta have sex first. And then I take you go buy that new watch, and I'll buy you a handbag after that. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna be the biggest sugar daddy on planet Earth, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's a good thing. So a lot of you bitches can benefit from me being a sugar daddy. I ain't gonna be like not buying you. Hey, I'm a giver. Shit. As long as you giving me sex, I'll buy you whatever. As long as I can afford it, I don't know. If I can afford a Birkin bag, I'll buy you a Birkin bag. It's starting to rain. It is starting to rain. So no, there will be no commitments from me. Back to the title, bro. I thought about that. I was just like, look at the way these women are treating me. Women who are above my looks level. Look how they treat me. I'm just ignored. I'm invisible. To little 7, I'm invisible. Okay? I'm invisible to that female. She don't even see me. And they walk past me, don't even smile, don't even say hi. You know what I'm saying? Just full of themselves. Little 7, she full of herself, bro. She walking around like a little princess, thinking she all that in a bag of chips. No, you don't exist to her. You're not looking her. She's not looking your way. No. Everything revolves around her until I pull up with the bag, and then all of a sudden I'm visible. Yeah, bitch, I'm gonna be hitting them draws, and I'm gonna be tossing you to the side. Get a new girlfriend. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have sex with these women because I know they want me for my money. I'm gonna have sex with these women. I'm gonna take them shopping a few times, and I'm gonna toss them to the curb. Have another one. I'm gonna repeat, rinse and repeat. I'm gonna find a new broad, have sex with her, take her shopping, and then kick her to the side. or I'm gonna have 2 women at the same time. Boy, that bill gonna go up. But it don't matter. I got the bag, so it don't matter. I have 2 women on my arm. You know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? I don't want to throw this away. I was only have a little bit. This is my second one. I'm gonna put this in a garbage can right here. So now I'm amped up about it because I'm like, why would I go through years of struggling in the dating market? I struggled to get sex for so long. I wasn't good enough to certain women to get a bag and then all of a sudden commit and make a commitment to this one woman. Nah. Once a beast has been locked up for so long, he ain't had no sex or nothing like that. Once he get released, he gonna be having sex with everything he could find attractive. You feel what I'm saying? He gonna be having sex with everything that he finds attractive. I'm be like, yeah, no, I'm not committing. No, I'm not committing. But you can't go out and sleep with other men though. That's how I would do that. On the wallet will stop. I ain't gonna spend no more money on you. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna dump you like a bad habit. I'm gonna kick you to the curb like a bad habit, like a lot of you bitches did me throughout the years. Kick me to the curb. My ex-girlfriend, she wanted to kick me out of her house, bro. You know what I'm saying? She never did, but she was trying to kick me out, and I didn't leave. You know what I'm saying? So, whatever, bro. I'm venting my frustrations, bro, that I've been going throughout the years. It is severely hard for men to get sex if you ain't a high value man, if you're not over 6 foot tall, if you don't have a six pack. You see what I'm saying? I got somewhat of a six pack though, so I know how it is. But it's just like I'm under 6 feet tall still, and I have always been like discriminated against because of my height, because I was only average height. Women want dudes who are 6 foot and 6 foot plus. You feel what I'm saying? So if you ain't 6 foot, you're getting discriminated against. So you only got you're only like what they call it. You only got a certain amount of women that's gonna deal with you. Like the 5 footers, like I get those, man. If she average and she 5 foot, yeah, get that. Feel what I'm saying? So throughout the years, you faced a lot of like rejection, and you faced a lot of sexual frustration. And it's not gonna be fair for me to get a bag and then commit to just one woman. I'm just not gonna do that. I made my mind up already that I'm gonna be running multiple women at the same time. At the same time, yeah, I'm gonna be the biggest sugar daddy. Don't worry about it. You bitches gonna get. It ain't like you ain't gonna get paid. I give you a monthly allowance to go shopping with. Like here, get out of my face. Go here's his credit card. It got $5,000 on it. Go have yourself a ball at the mall. Cause I don't want to be with you. I know you bitches gonna be in that store for like hours at a time and shit. You know, I got other things to do. I got other things to do. You know what I'm saying? I know you bitches gonna be in there hours at a time, looking at the good deals and all that other shit. That's what women do. They go out shopping for hours at a time. They'll be there in 4 or 5 hours, bro. At the mall, 4 or 5 hours. Easy. Probably more than that. So that's gonna be my motto, bro. That's it. I said, yeah, I'm old. I'm 45, and I'm a future sugar daddy. But I'm supposed to be a sugar daddy. I'm 45. You feel what I'm saying? I'm OG. But I'll be damn. I'll be damn if I spend money on a bitch and I'm not getting any sex out of the deal, and I'm not getting any sugar. You know, if I'm fucking with a sugar baby, she better be giving me some type of sugar in exchange for material goods. You feel what I'm saying? That's just the way it is, bro. That's the way it is. I'm OG, so what? Yeah, they calling me OG now. The older I get, the more motherfuckers call me OG. The other day, this dude was passing by, and I seen him before. I met him before. And he's driving by. He was like, "What's up, OG?" I was like, "There we go." That's that OG. I'm like, there it went. You getting old, Cat. So yeah, I'm supposed to be a sugar daddy at my age, bro. You see what I'm saying? I embrace the sugar daddyism. I'm a giver. You know what I'm saying? I like to buy things for people, man. As long as she's sucking my dick and giving me sex, I got no problem buying her things, man. Buy her that handbag she always wanted. You know what I'm saying? Buy her a car if she's struggling, because I don't want to drive her everywhere, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got a car, let's go pick you a car up. I got like $100,000. Let's go pick you a car. Get you a Mercedes Benz, an AMG. You know what I'm saying? Get you a nice Mercedes Benz for you, baby. Don't worry about it. I'm a sugar daddy. Don't worry about it. Sugar daddy. I'm gonna embrace that shit, bro. You notice that female disappeared when I start talking about spending money on bras, because that's what they want, bro. They want you to spend money on them. That female, what's her name? Miss Shanti. She all quiet now. Well, as long as you're paying, I got no problem giving you sex. I know women, bro. I ain't got to be OG for no reason, bro. You feel what I'm saying? I know women. I know what makes them tick. And a shopping spree is what makes women tick. An exotic vacation is what makes them tick. That's what get the coochie wet. You feel what I'm saying? A exotic car, that gets the coochie wet. You feel what I'm saying? They check it for you. You driving in an exotic car, a Lamborghini, that get the coochie wet. Cause that means you got deep pockets. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm dreaming big, but eventually I'm gonna make my dream come true if I keep at it. But right now, Kelcat is invisible without the bag to certain women. I am. Not to all women, but to women that I like to date out here, I'm invisible. If I gotta use my wallet to get them, I will. I will. I will. If I gotta use my credit card to buy them things and become a sugar daddy, I will. I'll do whatever it takes to get the women that I want, bro. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not about to be deprived here, bro. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be outshined by my competition, bro. I'm not gonna let other men take things from me, bro. I'm not gonna let people victimize me, man. I'm a winner. I'm a future winner out here in these streets. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not gonna let my competition just walk around with women that I like to walk around with. I'm seeing them every single day, walking around with women that I would love to walk around with. I watch them holding hands and kissing and shit. Be like, okay, all right, okay, Chad Rome or Chad and Tyrone, all right. Just wait till you see me next. When I pull up in that fucking Lamborghini, you ain't gonna be able to fuck with me, bro. You Chaz and Tyrone's, you ain't gonna be able to fuck with me. I take your bitch in a heartbeat. Buy her everything she won't come back ever again. Like I got me a better man. I'm moving on. Sorry, Chad and Tyrone. Sorry, bad boy. I got a better man. He's spending money on me. I can't be with you. I'm like, yeah, that's right. Your bitch is rolling with me, Chad and Tyrone. I done stole your bitch. Fuck you. When you niggas was when I was coming up, and I tell the same stories over and over again. When I was coming up, I had men that were bigger, taller, stronger than me, and more good looking than me, steal my women away from me. You know what I'm saying? Gwen got taken by a Chad Rome. You feel what I'm saying? The girl, Ty girl, got taken by a sub 5 dude that had more money than me, bro. And I had a drought after that. I was so mad that sub 5 dude took Ty girl away from me. And that was my only outlet for sex at the point. She was one of my only ones. And then she got taken away by the sub 5 50-year-old dude that had more money than me. And then for a couple of months after that, I was on a drought. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, I was getting it in good. You know what I'm saying? And now it's back to struggling. That's why I'm not gonna fucking not gonna commit, man. I'm gonna live my life free for the first couple of years. Then maybe I might commit after, I done ran through a lot of 8, 9s, and 10s and shit like that. Maybe I might commit in a couple of years, sit down and have some children. But the first couple of years, I'm gonna go through you hoes. At the same time, I'm gonna be a sugar daddy. At the same time, I'm going through you. I'm gonna go through you. I'm gonna have fun doing it because I've been ignored for years. Not months, nigga. I was ignored for years on them hoes. I was ignored. I was invisible, bruh. Might as well be walking around with some shoes, you know, and some clothes with nobody in them, just invisible. You just an invisible man walking around with some. The only thing they can see is your clothes. They can't see your face. You just invisible. That's how it is. That's how it was coming up. That's how it was. And now you bitches. Once I get the bag, you got to feel the wrath of me. You got to see my revenge as, okay, this guy's not committing. I can't get him to commit because women, you know, if you're a guy that has a lot of money, they want you to commit to them, buy them a ring and marriage and all that stuff. I'm not gonna do that. No, because I remember how it was. I ain't forgot. It's like my family members. I ain't forgot about how they treated me, man. They get none of my money, none of it. I ain't forgot. So I don't forget that stuff, man. We don't forget it. So now you in my face, I'm gonna be like, okay, oh, now you're in my face, right? Remember that? Oh, now you want to talk to me. Now you're seeing me. Now I'm not invisible no more, right? Right? I'm not invisible no more. Now you see me, and now you want to get with me. Well, here's my number. I might call, I might not. Depends how I feel. Depends how many bitches I got in my roster right now. I'm gonna have so many hoes. It's gonna be like a phone book. When it's time to call a hoe or something like that, I'm gonna bring out a phone book full of bitches. Like back in the day when we used to like get numbers, we used to have a little black book with a bunch of numbers in it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna just like that. It's gonna be like a wheel spin. I'm gonna have so many goddamn bitches, bro. I'm gonna have a list of hoes just trying to get at me, and I'm gonna be self-controlled too, because a lot of guys, what happens is when they get some money, they still simps. They start committing to just one woman and shit. I'm like, dude, you got a lot of money. You don't have to commit to just one woman, bro. No, fuck all that, bro. That's why Diddy was having all those freak offs and shit, man. He had so much money that he could not commit to just one woman fully, bro. Even though he's suspect and shit like that. But I'm talking about his dating life with women. You know what I'm saying? I can see why he was just like doing freak offs, because, you know, regular sex, it didn't thrill him no more, just having just regular sex. What thrilled him having regular sex is having sex in a room full of people. You know what I'm saying? When you got access to sex like that, you be trying to spice shit up. It's like eating oatmeal every single day. You eat that plain oatmeal, shit, I gotta throw some raisins in that motherfucker. I gotta throw some dates in that motherfucker. I gotta throw some walnuts in that motherfucker. Then I gotta throw some brown sugar in that motherfucker. It's getting boring. It's the same thing. When you got access to sex your whole entire life, the way you want it, you get bored. I gotta have threesomes in this motherfucker. I gotta have two women at once. You know what I'm saying? Now that's another thing. I'm gonna have threesomes on a regular. Yeah, when I get the bag, I'm gonna have threesomes on a regular. Okay? No commitments here. No commitments. No. I remember how you bitches was. You was ignoring me. I wasn't valuable enough. I wasn't tall enough. You discriminated against me, you know, on my height and my looks. I wasn't Tyrone enough. I wasn't good looking enough. You feel what I'm saying? I consider myself, even at 45, somewhat good looking, but I wasn't good looking enough. You feel what I'm saying? I wasn't good looking enough. So then I pull up with the bag. What you think I'm gonna do once I get the bag? You think I'm gonna be like, yeah, forget about the 8-year drought, not having a girlfriend. Yeah, forget about that. Forget about how you bitches ignored me and pretend like I didn't exist, and just went with the better options that you had in your roster. Well, I'm gonna go with the better options that I got in my roster. Once I get the bag. You feel what I'm saying? Once I get the bag, I'm gonna be full of ego. I'm gonna think I'm all that in a bag of chips. I'm like, oh, these bitches ain't shit. You bitches are fucking, yeah. For real. I'm gonna be like Fabio. I'm gonna be like, you bitches are a bunch of peasants. I'm gonna think like, well, once I get the bag, bro, I'm gonna be egotistical. I'm gonna be conceited. I'm gonna think that I'm all that in a bag of chips. It's my turn to think that I'm all that in a bag of chips. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna be I would be walking around like, yeah, man, fuck that, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? These bitches ain't shit. I'm the prize in this motherfucker. I'm the shit now. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be walking around with a limp and shit, like a pimp and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like that, bitch, you know what I'm saying? Bitch, I'm all that. I'm all that in a bag of chips. I'm all that. I'm doing what I gotta do. Now you bitches are walking up to me. Now you approaching me. You see, that's why men go out and get the bag, because we want to be approached. We don't want to always chase your ass. I want you to walk up to me and get in my face. I don't want to do nothing. I don't want to chase your ass. Go in the bars and clubs, approaching, just hoping and praying that you would get laid that night. You feel what I'm saying? I don't do all that, man. Chase these bitches for what? Chase them for what? Chase these hoes for what? I don't want to do that my whole entire life. That's why I decided to chase the bag, because I'm like, okay, if I get the bag, the bitches will come. You know what I'm saying? The bitches will come. And you're gonna feel sorry. You're gonna be very sorry that you rejected me. I'm gonna make sure you bitches are sorry that you rejected me. So that's why us men that are average and below average dudes, we go out and become something, because we get tired of all the rejection. We get tired of being ignored by women that we really want to date. And that shit get tiring after a while. So then you go on a mission to get the bag, and you won't stop until you get it. You see what I'm saying? You get tired of being called too short, too old. Somebody in the comment section was like, you old. Like, man, yeah, I'm old, but eventually Kelcat gonna get the bag, and I'm not gonna be old no more. All of a sudden, I'm gonna be just right? You only old if you old and broke. That's when you old. If you got a bag, then all of a sudden your age don't matter. That's how women are. They'll call you old and broke and dusty. Get off me, fucking bug. Some bugs on me. They'll call you old and dusty and broke. The moment you get the bag, they'll be like, oh, age ain't nothing but a number. Like, what happened to me being old and broke? I thought I was too old for you. For real, women will change their fucking like tune. They'll have all these standards, how tall you gotta be, you know, how much money you gotta make, you know, does he have a house and a car? They'll have all the standards when you're broke and you don't have anything. But the moment you pull up with a bag and a Lamborghini, all of a sudden your age don't even matter no more. They'll lower their standards all of a sudden. All of a sudden it'll come down like this. They'll have all these standards up to here. And then the moment they see you got a lot of money, then that shit come down. Okay, I'll make an exception for him. He got a lot of money. How tall is he? Oh, 5'9". Okay, that's just right. Knowing that her standards were 6 foot. All of a sudden, her standards was 6 foot. I only deal with men that's only 6 foot tall. I don't know. I heard women say this shit, bro, over and time again. And then a nigga like me that's 5'9", you be like, damn, that's a low blow right there. Damn, I ain't got a chance with you, baby doll, because of my height. You see what I'm saying? I ain't got a chance with you because of my height. You tripping off my height. Like, that's not too far from 6 foot. I'm closer to six foot than I am to like 5 foot or like or like 5'5". I'm closer to 6 foot. And 6 foot niggas don't even tower over me like that, bro. They don't. I can still whoop a dude that's 6 foot ass. I can whoop his ass still. I beat up dudes who was bigger than me before when I was smaller and when I was coming up. They were bigger than me. I knocked their ass out because I got heavy hands, man. I always had heavy hands. Even Freddie Roach, when I went to his boxing gym 5 years ago, or was it 10 years ago? No, that was 10 years ago. And he saw me hit that bag with bad intentions. just hitting that bag, tearing into it. He came over and gave me props. The guy who worked for Freddie Roach, the front desk dude, was like, damn, you know what you just did, bro? Man, Freddie Roach just came and gave you props. He don't do that with people up in here. He don't give fighters no props. He don't walk up to fighters and say, damn, you hitting that bag like a fucking machine, bro. I have always had heavy hands. I whoop a 6-foot dude ass. And I have in my past. They thought they could pick on me. But I'm strong and I'm buff. So when I hit this motherfucker, he go down, bro. It don't matter if he's 6 foot or not. And I'm not all that shit. Like I said, niggas who are 6 foot, they don't tower over me like that. Like I come up to the nigga chin. Like 6 foot is like my forehead to his chin. Okay? Like Mike Tyson back in the day. I can still reach up and clock, boom, the fuck off me, bitch. And I'm a heavyweight. I'm not a small dude. I'm 200 and something pounds. So I got weight. I just ain't got the height. You don't think a smaller heavyweight could hurt a bigger heavyweight? Ask Mike Tyson. You know what I'm saying? I'm not skinny. I'm not 100 and something pounds, bro. I'm like 220, bro. I got wide, big ass shoulders. You see how wide my shoulders are? Big ass shoulders. I'm a beast, bro. You feel what I'm saying? So like I said, man, 6 foot motherfuckers, they don't even tower over me like that. They don't. They're not that much taller. They're like 3 inches taller than me, bro. You feel what I'm saying? It ain't like I'm 5'5" and helpless. Like if I'm in public and a 6 foot motherfucker wanted to fight me, I'll be ready to go. I've been doing my push-ups and my sit-ups and my body's in tremendous shape. And I've been doing my kicks and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Doing my martial arts and stuff. So if motherfucker want to fight me, I could defend my woman. It don't matter. I'm not smaller. And motherfuckers don't want to fight me out here, but I haven't had a fight in years. People are scared of me, man. I'm Debo around here, bro. Cause I'm my buffness. I am buff. I almost got my 6-pack back. I've been working out and shit like that. Bitches, motherfuckers can't fuck with me, man. Even bigger dudes are intimidated by me. And plus I don't have that. I don't have them puppy eyes. I don't have them I don't have like prey eyes. I got hunter eyes, which scares a lot of dudes. When you got hunter eyes, you look more dangerous, and motherfuckers don't want to try you. I got hunter eyes. When I frown, I look like this. I look like I'll beat your fucking ass. You feel what I'm saying? I don't look like I'm I don't look prayish, bro. You know, dude. Like I said, I haven't had a fight in years, bro. Motherfuckers look at me and they respect me, bro. They see me, I'm swole, I work out, I'm in shape. You feel what I'm saying? They respect me, man. It's the little dudes that get picked on and shit. My muscle have always been my protection, bro. So you talking about, oh, he gotta be 6 foot tall, he gotta be this. Like, man, fuck a 6 foot tall motherfucker. Fuck it. He gotta be just because he's 6 foot, it don't mean that he can fight. I done knocked out plenty of big motherfuckers. I remember when I was in 5th grade, bro. I remember this dude, his name was Keon or something like that, right? And he was picking on me. He was tall, he was taller and lankier. You know what I'm saying to me, right? I remember he was pushing me when I was going up the stairs, and I was like, bro, I don't want to fight you. I kept walking away, trying to walk away. And then we got to the top of the stairway. I haven't told this fight, by the way. Told you guys about this fight. I think I did once. Yeah, I told you guys once about this fight. I was in 5th grade. He was taller than me. He kept pushing on me, kept picking on me and shit. We got to the top of the stairway. Like I said, we got to the top of the stairway. We wasn't at the very top, but we was at the second part where you go around the little bend and then you get to the top, right? We got to the flat surface. I turned around and I gave him a combination. Bop, 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 bop. I had to reach up to hit his face because he was taller than me. I hit him. Boom. And then I didn't drop him, but he was stunned at how I was like welling off on him. Because at the time, my dad put me in boxing lessons around that time. Yeah, I remember. And I gave him a combination. I went bop, 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 bop. And then I started hitting him. I went to his body because they teach you in boxing to go to the body. Bop, 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 bop. And then I defeated that nigga. And then he wanted to be my friend afterwards. And then, yeah, we was friends, man. We was hanging out. We was cutting school together and shit. And so, and then one day, this one guy walks up to it, because he was the guy that I fought. We was hanging out together. I remember it as clear as day, bro. I was in 5th grade. I was very young, but I remember it clear as day. And this one guy walked up and said, "Why are you hanging around him?" He didn't know that me and him had a fight, and I whooped his ass. And now he's hanging out with me and letting me be the leader. You feel what I'm saying? Because I earned his respect because I whooped his ass. Even though I was smaller and I was shorter, and he was way taller than me. Not that much taller. Yeah, I don't know how tall he was, but I know he was taller than me though. And I whooped his motherfucking ass. I earned his respect. See, that was back in like the 80s. How old was I? I think like 9 or something. I was like maybe 8, 9. I was like 5th grade. I was going to Marcus Foster over there in West Oakland. Now, that's where I'm from West Oakland, California. You feel what I'm saying? Where all the pimps and players be at. Too Short, Keek Sneak, all them niggas came from my hometown, bro. That's where I'm from. That's my turf. Feel what I'm saying? But I whooped his taller ass though, because I knew how to fight. Motherfucker know how to fight, man. He'll whoop his ass. It don't matter how tall he is, bro. It don't matter how tall he is. Unless he like an ogre nigga, then I can see, man, I gotta pick up something and I gotta have some nunchucks or something. I gotta pick up a garbage can or something and throw it at him, and then karate kick his ass. But I got a side kick that'll break your motherfucking ribs. I practice side kicks all the time on the wall. I don't have no pads, so I kick walls and shit. So I break a motherfucking rib cage, man. You come at me, man. You feel what I'm saying? But yet, like I said, I haven't had a fight in years, bro. Nobody wants to fight me, man. I look too dangerous. I'm respected around here, bro. Last time I had a fight, I can't remember. When the last time I had a fight? I can't remember. Motherfuckers scared of me, man. My size is what intimidates a lot of dudes, bro. Just me working out and being buff. That's what intimidates a lot of dudes, man. Oh, he buff. Look, that's why I work out. Keep a motherfucker from fucking with me, man. I'm all up on this. I'm talking. So back to what I was saying about the 6 feet tall bullshit, bro. Just because he's 6 foot, it don't mean that he can fight. You feel what I'm saying? So all these women, they got all these requirements and stuff like that. When men with money, when we get money, we remember that shit. Oh yeah, baby, it's in the motherfucking, it's up here. We don't. Well, what time is it? Yeah, it's up here. And we don't forget that shit. How we were being discriminated against because of our height, or maybe we wasn't good looking enough. You know what I'm saying? And we had to like steep low and sleep with a female that looked like a sub 5 stalker. Okay, we had to go below our looks level and sleep with women that we don't find attractive. What if you women had to sleep with men that you didn't find attractive? How would you feel if you had to, and the motherfucker didn't have no money or nothing, but you had to sleep with a guy that you didn't find attractive? You wouldn't be a happy camper, would you? That's how it is with us, man. You know what I'm saying? We don't feel too good. We gotta sleep with women that we don't find attractive. I can't find a woman on my looks level because the women on my looks level won't give me the time of day. Or they might give me the time of day, but then might ghost you or something after you get through having sex with them. See, when you bitches got options, you are very, very skittish, you're fidgety, you don't want to commit. You know, and remember, I was trying to find a relationship when I was out there struggling trying to get sex. What's up with it, Jamie? Jamie in the house. What's up with it? I was trying to get you guys, you females, to commit. I wanted a girlfriend back before the pandemic started. Before the pandemic started, I was struggling to get sex on a regular, and I was frustrated. So I started taking steroids to come down to low percentage body fat and all the other stuff, just so I can land me a girlfriend or some consistent sex on the regular. And I was struggling because you bitches kept ghosting me. We would have sex and then you'll disappear. We'll have sex and you'll disappear. You kept ghosting me. So what you think I'm gonna do when I get the bag? You think I'm gonna be like, oh, don't worry, I'm not gonna worry. I'm just gonna forget about all the ghosting and all the droughts that I was going through and all the frustration that I was going through. I just forget about it. Yeah, let's get married, honey. Yeah, let's have a picket fence. I'll buy us a house and everything. No, fuck that. I ain't gonna forget about that shit, bro. Nah, I ain't gonna do that shit, man. Cause I went through years of frustration. I went through years of trying to get what I want and I couldn't get it. I went through years of ghosting. You know what I'm saying? And now, what you think I'm saying? Okay, honey, I'll commit to you. I'll buy you a ring, and we can marry and have kids and live happily ever after. No, hell no, I won't do that. No, I'm good. I'm good. It's my turn to be picky and choosy now. My turn. It's my turn. My turn. My turn to be picky and choosy. Because I went through years of frustration. I was full of ambition and drive. Okay? Motherfucker, oh, you 45. So the fuck what? I'm getting the bag. Yo, my age ain't gonna matter once I got the bag no more. It won't matter. You bitches know it. You know my age ain't gonna matter no more once I get the bag. And all of a sudden, I'm gonna be just right. I'm gonna be young again all of a sudden. All of a sudden, you're gonna be like, age ain't nothing but a number. But before you met me, you was talking about, ooh, a 40-year-old man, a 45, that's too goddamn old. You see what I'm saying? Oh, hey, he's too old. He's too old. That's too old. Okay, well, okay. When I pull up in that Lambo, we'll see who's too old then. You think Diddy would be getting with Young Miami if he was too old? He was 50. Diddy was in his 50s. Young Miami, when he got with her, she was in her late 20s, bro. Okay? And the reason why I mentioned Diddy and stuff a lot, because when I was younger, when I was doing music, I always looked up to him as a producer. That's why I always mentioned Diddy. You know what I'm saying? I looked up to him as a producer. I wanted to be like, because at one point I wanted to be a hot producer at one point doing music. So I was following Diddy. I was following Timberland. I was following a little bit of Dr. J, not so much, but a little bit of him. And I was following Scott Storch. Okay, I was following all these guys I wanted to be with. Be like, be with. Did I say be with? That would be suspect. Be like, not be with. Yeah, all these guys I wanted to fucking be like. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, the commitment is not gonna start once I get the bag. I'm sorry, ladies. I'm just gonna be fidgety, and I'm gonna do you bitches like you did me for years. I'm gonna be fidgety, I'm gonna be iffy, I'm gonna be playing games. At the same time, yeah, I'll take you shopping and buy you clothes and stuff. You know, you gotta do that to keep women around, man. You gotta, you know what I'm saying, you gotta pamper them and shit. You feel what I'm saying? I believe in pampering them. I believe in giving, period. You know what I'm saying? I believe in pampering these hoes and giving them what they want. But at the same time, I gotta have sex. At the same time, I gotta get my dick wet. I ain't, you know, once I get the bag, I'm not gonna be fucking just out there spending for no fucking reason. Nah, we gotta have sex first. I'm gonna let it be clear. I'm gonna tell her straight up. Once the moment she asks me to buy her something, which they will ask you to buy them a Birkin bag or a Gucci or a Prada or Louis Vuitton. They're gonna ask you to buy them all that stuff. But I'm gonna be like, nah, because we're not intimate right now. But no, I'm not taking you out to a fancy dinner. We're not intimate. I only take women out to dinner that I'm intimate with. I only spend money. Let me rephrase that. I'm only gonna spend money on women if they're giving me sex. That's it. I'm not gonna be that simp that's gonna pull up in a Lambo and take you to a high-priced meal and then pay for that high-priced meal and don't get nothing out of it. I'm not gonna do that. No. Spend $500 to $600 on a meal and not getting sex? Well, no, forget all that, bro. You feel what I'm saying? So no, there'll be no commitments. And you won't be able to have no Chads and Tyrones. No. It'll be open on my end. It'll be closed on your end. Talk to you women. It'll be closed on your end. I'm going to be making sure that I'm getting sex and you're not sleeping with no other man. No. No. Because then the money going to stop. And I can trade you in like a used car. No. See, when us men, we get our money together, we got leverage. You bitches, you don't know, you know what? You women create men like me and men like people who go out and get the bag. I mean, men, well, what am I saying? People like men who go out and get the bag. You create us through your rejection, through your, oh, you're not good enough, you're not good enough, you're not good enough, you're not good enough. Through that, you create people like me that are a go-getter and a lot of drive and ambitious and stuff. You bitches create men like this. You do. We are your creation. Men with money. Well, I ain't got no money yet. But men who are ambitious, men with drive, men who bag chasing and all that stuff. You create these men. You create us. We are your creation. Facing all the rejection from females we like to be with. Anyway, I'm in this live, man. It's already an hour and a half. I had to get my frustration out, bro. You see what I'm saying? Because after a while, you get tired of fucking all the fucking lonely nights. You rather be by yourself than be with a sub-5 woman. You feel what I'm saying? By yourself, crying, wishing you had a female by your side. You get tired of that shit, bro. Getting drunk, night after night, coping. You get tired of that shit, bro. That's why you go out there and get the bag, and then that's why you don't commit to a female. But I gotta go. You guys have a good day, man. See y'all later. See y'all on the next one. Maybe tonight. I'll get back on tonight. You guys have a good night. A good day. Peace out. Take care and bless. I'm out.